a curious little monkey. Where's he going? We'd all like to know.
Curious George goes to a block party. George, said the man with the yellow hat, there's going to be a party on Mr. Garcia's block. Let's have a look. So George and the man got in their little blue car and drove over. I'm going to see if Mr. Garcia needs any help, George, said the man. You stay in the car and don't get into trouble. After a while, George jumped out of the car and walked down to the corner. A man was tying one end of a banner to the top of a fire escape. People were watching. But how about the other end? Asked somebody. It's got to be tied to the top of this light pole, but there's no way to get up there. That's too bad. If the banner isn't up, no one will know where the party is. George looked around. Some people were setting up tables and chairs. There was food to eat, games to play, but not enough people. A man was cooking hot dogs and hamburgers on a grill. Next to it were big jars of mustard and ketchup. A customer was pressing down on a handle and out poured mustard on his hot dog. Another one pushed the other handle, and out came ketchup on her hamburger. When they had left, George jumped up on the table, pressed the handle of the mustard jar, and then the handle of the ketchup. What fun! Puddles of ketchup and mustard spilled all over. What are you doing? Screamed the cook. Look at the mess you made. George was scared. It was time to get away. Now I've got to clean up the mess, said the man. I'd better get some water from the fire hydrant. George was watching. The man walked over to the hydrant, put a wrench around the top, and turned it gently. Soon, water ran out of the hydrant, slowly filling the man's bucket. The man turned the wrench the other way, and the water stopped. How did that thing work? George was curious. He came out of his hiding place and went over to the hydrant. The wrench was still there. George grabbed it. The water gushed out. What's going on? A woman shouted. There's a flood, somebody yelled. It must be that monkey again, shouted the man from the hot dog stand. George ran away and started climbing up the light pole. But his foot got tangled up in the ropes. Look, said a woman. There he is. Let's get him. Wait, said someone else. He's pulling up our banner. Look, the banner is up now, said a man in the crowd. Now everyone knows where the party is. Look up there, shouted a boy. It's George. Hooray for George! People saw the sign and came from all over to join the party. Everybody clapped and cheered. The block was full of people playing, eating, and dancing. You can come down, George, said Mr. Garcia. Nobody is angry with you anymore. My business is booming, said the man from the hot dog stand. Come on down, George, called the man with the yellow hat. I'll buy you a hot dog, but this time I'll put the mustard on. And that's just what happened.